I got rushed to the hospital. I woke up with this like weird pain right here, and you have to get an x-ray and ultrasound. But we did an ultrasound, and they were just basically just scanning what's in that area that hurts and see if I need to get surgery or not. So I could have gotten surgery. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. You saw by the title, I got rushed to the hospital. Now, I wasn't rushed to the hospital, but I'm gonna explain to you guys where all this started. It was about last Saturday in the morning where this all started. I woke up with this like weird pain right here, and like it hurts when I lay on my side, it hurts when I try to stretch, just regular stuff like that. It hurts like really bad. So then I thought, like, it'll go away the next time I go to sleep, and when I wake up, it'll be gone. No. So it was the next day on Sunday, and I woke up and it was still there. So that's why I was like starting to get concerned, because this is something that I've never experienced before. And I told my mom, she's like, okay, we'll see, see you later on the day. And it was still hurting, and I felt like it was starting to hurt even more. The next day passes by, it's Monday, and it still hurts. My mom took me to the urgent care to see what was going on. So we went to the urgent care. It was around 4 p.m. when we left the house, and we were there for about like 2 to 3 hours, because the wait line was like an hour, like 30 minutes to 2 hours. So it was a long time. So we're just waiting. And once the doctors took me in, they were weighing me. I had to do pee test. I had to do all those stuff. So then a couple minutes passed by, and then the doctor comes in, and then she basically says, this usually happens to people who eat a lot of spicy foods. That pain comes from when you eat too much spicy foods, greasy foods, just those type of stuff that's just not good for your body. So I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. And like, I know that spicy chips are not good for you, but I still eat them. I mean, how can you resist eating spicy chips? Like, they're just so good. And then they said to go to like the actual like emergency room to see if you have like something right here, and you have to get an x-ray and ultrasound. After that, we went to the emergency room. It was about 8:30 p.m. We left the urgent care, and then we went to the hospital. We were there waiting for like only like 20 minutes, which is actually really good. So the doctors took us in, weighing me again, another pee test, and we were like waiting. We didn't even go in like an actual room. They didn't even give us an actual room. Like in this clip, you can see they were just out in the open. We were literally waiting for at least like, I don't know. I mean, we left the hospital literally like at 1:30 in the morning. So we were waiting for like more than 6 hours. And then we had to wait like another like 2 hours or 3 hours for someone to help us out. But like the doctors like coming in, making sure we're okay. They did my first x-ray, which is weird because like this x-ray was just like on my chest, but it was like a portable x-ray. But the guy literally grabbed his whole machine, did his stuff, did an x-ray, and then boom, literally under 5 minutes, done. So after that was done, we waited about another 2 hours. I think another 2 hours passed by, and I had to do a ultrasound. So I did an ultrasound that took about like maybe like 20 to 30 minutes, and they were just basically just scanning like what's in that area that hurts and see if I need to get surgery or not. So I could have gotten surgery. Thank the Lord I did not have to get surgery. And then I came back to the place we were waiting. We're waiting for like literally like another 2 to 3 hours, like just to like wait till the results come in. So the results came in, and they basically said that yeah, it was a gallbladder. I don't know, but I pop up, some type of image, whatever, right here. That's the gallbladder, but it's on your right side under right here, and that's what it was. And they basically said that wasn't nothing too bad. They said, you came in on the right time before it got worse. Basically, they just told me to stop eating hot stuff, to stop eating greasy foods, and just kind of watch how you're eating. That leads us to going to Walmart and getting supplies to make this drink, which helps with the gallbladder and other benefits that helps. So let me take you guys back to Walmart, which was actually yesterday. Now that you're back from Walmart, let's go make those drinks. Alrighty guys, so I have all the ingredients you need to make this drink, and I'm going to tell you guys just in case if you guys do want to make this drink at home. You need some pineapple, you need some lemons, you need some green apples, you need some ginger, you need some cucumbers, and you also need some celery. Only 6 ingredients to make this. I saw this TikTok. Yeah, I saw that TikTok and it inspired me to make this drink. She did like drop like the whole like ingredients, like how much to put, which is right here. I didn't grab 2 celery, so I'm gonna do my own. So I'm gonna do 4 lemons, I'm gonna do 3 green apples, I'm gonna do 3 pieces of ginger, 2 cucumbers, I'm gonna estimate how much pineapple to put in, and I'm gonna do 4 lemons, and you obviously need some water. I'm just gonna go with the flow, kind of just estimate how much stuff to do. First, I'm gonna cut up the celery. You're gonna need a cucumber. Did I say cucumber? You're gonna need a cutting board. That's actually insane. You're gonna take out your celery. I think she did leave the green stuff on, like the lettuce stuff. My mom taught me how to cut celery. I'm gonna wash the celery once I'm done cutting up everything. If you don't know how to cut celery, I'm gonna teach you guys how to cut celery, and do not play with the knife like this. I don't know why I'm doing that. Don't do that, please. So I'm gonna grab some chunks out, just like that. We'll start off with that. This piece is like messed up. You're gonna cut the end of your celery. The end has bad stuff. See all the bad stuff right there? We just cut up a few of those pieces. She left that lettuce stuff in there, so we're gonna leave that in also. Usually I cut it a little bit different, but since that we have to keep this in, I can't cut it. Just cut it into little pieces, easy enough to blend. This is gonna be like super different for me because I do not like healthy stuff like this, but it's time for a change in that. I'll just roll a little time lapse for it's not as boring. Now that I'm done cutting up all the celery, you're gonna get one of these. I don't know what it's called, but it's right there. You're gonna put it in here so that way you can wash your celery. So I'm gonna wash it right here by the sink. I'm gonna leave the celery in the sink to dry. It is time to cut the pineapple. Actually, we'll do the cucumber first. We're gonna do 2 cucumbers. Do we wash cucumbers? I don't like the end pieces. For this cucumber, I already chopped up 1 cucumber. I want to do ASMR for this cucumber. Is that good ASMR? We chopped up 2 cucumbers. I don't know how that blender is gonna blend everything. I might need to do separate batches. This is how we're looking so far. We're gonna wash it again, just in case if you do need to wash cucumber. How is this all gonna turn into juice? That's what makes me mind blown. Next, we're gonna cut our apples. I'm gonna do 3 green apples. Do not get the regular apples. The green apples matter. Oh my god. We're just gonna cut this into little pieces. Just cutting them into little cubes. And we're just gonna keep on doing this, so I guess let's roll a time lapse. I'm not done cutting up the apples, but I just want to say, this is so satisfying to cut. Like, you just have to watch. I don't know if that sounded satisfying, but to me that was satisfying. Back to the time lapse. Alrighty, so I just got done cutting the green apples. Now I'm gonna peel the lemons and then cut them into pieces and then put them on here. And then after that, We just have to cut the ginger and then we'll be ready to blend. So roll another time lapse. So I literally quite forgot that we still have a whole pineapple to cut up. Pineapple takes about like 15 to 20 minutes to cut, at least for me. Let's start cutting. Alrighty, so I cut up all the pineapple. I did put some pineapple in the freezer because we did not need that much pineapples. Now it is time for the last part. It's been so long. I mean, I've been doing this for probably almost an hour already. My mom did say to be careful on how much ginger you use because ginger is very strong. So I'm only gonna do about 3 small pieces of ginger. You have to wash your ginger. First, I'm gonna wash it just in case. This little piece right here. For these 3 pieces, that's all I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a little baggie and put it in the fridge. And now, the most easiest part is blending everything up. This is the blender we are using, and we might have to do separate batches. So I'm gonna mix everything up, so that way each batch has everything in it. And then to make it into a liquid, we have to put some water. Wait, so since I'm gonna separate it, I need 1 more piece of ginger. For that way each batch has 2 ginger. I'm gonna use this to mix it. Oh my god. I'm guessing that's mixed enough. We're gonna start putting some of this in here. And then she uses this little kitchen tool to like get all the pulp out, which I hate pulp. So I'm gonna use that method. Okay, that's good. That's the max I could do. That is insane. Got a cup full of water. We're just gonna pour some in. We're gonna start blending. Oh my god. Hey. This doesn't look as green as the video. But why is it so foamy? I have a feeling I put too much lemon. But we have some jars. These are actually coffee jars. My mom collects them. Okay, how am I gonna pulp this? I'm gonna use a bowl. Put the jar in the bowl, and if it spills, it'll just go in there. Call me smart. I need a spoon. All of this right here is pulp. Oh my god, do not call me a pro. Yep, all of this is just all the pulp. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I'm so glad I put a bowl. Okay, this is definitely not the right way to do this. Most of all this is pulp. Okay. Now the liquid is coming in. Cheers. Okay, that ginger is really strong. It's just all pulp on the top. I'm just gonna keep repeating this and then I'll catch you guys back up. It looks like a whole science experiment literally just went down, but I'm going to show you guys what they came out. They came out like the TikTok. I'm actually really proud of myself. At first, I was like, oh my god, did I do this right? This is what I got. I only made 2 drinks out of the whole batch. Most of it was literally chunkiness. So this is what we got. You just have to shake it. But I mean, look at that. It literally looks just like the TikTok. I'm going to make another batch. And this time I'm only going to put 1 ginger because 2 ginger was actually a lot. I'll just catch you guys up once I'm done making another batch. Alrighty guys, it's been about like 30 minutes since I've done, everything. I did save the rest of the stuff so that way later on I can make another batch. But with all that ingredients and stuff, we made a total of 4 drinks. I was honestly expecting a lot more because it looked like a lot, but most of it was literally pulp, all the chunkiness. It was literally that, so you had to like strain it and get all the liquid out, and this is what I got. It looks like matcha. I know everyone out there likes the matcha, a little girly pops. But that is the end of today's video. I'm super sorry for not posting for quite literally more than a week, and I did not do this week's To the Brain Rot admin abuse event. I was busy. I was literally out the whole entire day. It's literally 8 p.m. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.